Can you feel it? The fire in your soul, leaping at the chance for love. Can you feel it? Haunting your senses, letting all your feelings go. But I can feel it rushing through my veins. Your love's the only drug I know. But we've been playing the hand now we're dead, but we can light it up. I know that we can make it through the night, but I can feel the fire inside, so there won't be no fear tonight.
Okay, there we are. Welcome to the
Sir, are you good? Are you good? F-Dot? What is
We're
happening?
working on it,
You
folks.
just didn't want to talk to me. I feel like that was your escape from actually having to say things to me.
Actually, that's a good call. I don't want to talk to you. So, yeah.
Wow. Okay. Thank you.
I'm just kidding.
I appreciate
I like to pretend to talk to you every single week. So I'm here for
toxic.
it. I'm here.
Toxic, man. You're toxic. But we're in the grid, okay? We're in the grid. We saw the last broadcast to make the grid with Creams. F-Dot, we've made it. We have entered through the gates of heaven, but we still have a couple more steps to climb.
Yeah, just a little bit. We're so good. We're not even going to play our first match. Just round one. Forget about it. Not even something that we're going to do. Some of the other teams have already been playing. Not us. We're chilling. Just hanging out pretty much. That's why there's dashes there, because we're way too cool. Okay, realistically, we had a bye. All teams are only playing 3. And as luck would be, we come in at round 2 playing against XSET.
Right, and so, I'm sure most of everybody here already knows about the grid and how this format works, but just to get you sorted, this is a group stage. It's a long group stage, so it's basically from March 29th to April 19th, we have several best of fives popping off. A couple people receive buys at the beginning, and then eventually, after the regular season, quote-unquote, we will then go into playoffs, and these are our first matches for the grid. Today we're going up against XSET and then EU United and the big boys NRG. So I'm not even scared at all. NRG, that's an easy win. Like you said, F-Dot, we had a bye, and there was actually a crazy result in round 1 matches today. Rogue got 3-0'd. I don't know what's going on. It already has the potential for an even wackier result. So that means Alpine's going to win it against NRG, right?
Yeah, I've been stuck there when you said that was going to be an easy matchup. Listen.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sure. XSET's in front of us. J-Pow, Alpha Kep, and Hoxer. This team has been pretty strong. We've seen XSET kind of turn up lately.
Yeah.
Percy, Magic Bear, and Jordan. We do not have the super sub Creams here. We have our starting roster, which I mean, that should be a good thing, right? You know, having all boys here, ready to go.
I think it was good. I mean, even after the tweets of all the players, we had Magic Bear and Creams both tweeting that they had a lot of fun that night. And Magic Bear, I think, in his tweet said that was the most fun he's had playing Rocket League in quite some time. And that's a good refresher to come in after that week where you had a blast, you got the W's, you clutched it out, you had to use your sub. Now you come in with Jordan, you're refreshed, you're ready to go. And truthfully, I was a little bit scared coming into this week for the boys had it been a shakier start, because originally we were discussing how Alpine has been kind of struggling lately. But I think that that refresher, that break with the main roster will lead to a lot of good results.
Okay. I get it. Just a little bit of like a mental sort of reset, right? Scary. Could have not made the grid. You did. You had fun while doing it. But now you've got to sort of like come back from vacation and write about it, right? You got to go to school.
But
so I think,
that's the thing.
Okay.
You come back from vacation, you're going to be playing better. Has that never happened to you? Where you come back from vacation and you're a beast on the sticks. You know what I mean? You're feeling good. The momentum is there. You got the brain fog is gone, and you're ready to get in the game.
I'm here for it. I can see where that's like a real. I can see that being a real thing. I can absolutely see that being a real thing. A little bit of time, especially again, just pretending. I haven't spoken to the guys, but they looked frustrated in the end of some of what we were seeing towards the end of fall and winter and spring. Like just frustration is what I was seeing on the field, and so maybe just a little shake it off type day. Okay, I can see that being the actual reality of the situation. So hopefully that'll be the case as we go against XSET, who, like I said, they've been pretty strong, kind of consistently turning up in RLCS.
Well, I mean, even in the beginning of day 0, when we first started bringing back the broadcast here on Alpine Esports Twitch channel, which was at the beginning of the spring split, we had talked about how Alpine was struggling a bit on the mental side. You could tell whenever we brought in, I believe it was Magic Bear for the interview, he was frustrated. I mean, how could you not be frustrated?
Oh,
you had
yeah.
the best showing, especially in the group stage. But now, come out here, you got the refresher. Hopefully, there's something they could have learned with Creams. That's what I'm ideally going to take away from last week was, okay, Creams was rotating this way. Obviously, Jordan, you are the starter, and we want to play and prefer to play with you, seeing as this is the main roster. We have the most chemistry, but maybe there's a little bit of a mix you could go for between Creams and Jordan and that play style, because it felt like Jordan, for the past few weeks, has been struggling a bit to fit into that defensive rotation. Maybe that was the key, and he's got it all sorted out in this game.
Yeah, I mean, that's the beauty of VOD review and being able to sit down. Even if you had to have a substitute, that doesn't mean that it's...
Yeah.
So one of the reasons that you don't always see esports teams with real subs is because any time dedicated to practicing with the substitute is theoretically taking away from time spent practicing with your team proper. But you can watch the VOD, have that conversation, or you can just watch the game. XSET here taking the field versus Alpine Esports in the grid now. Last time we saw you, we were qualifying for the grid. Now we're all said, done, and chilling.
And realistically today, you know, the NRG match, oh my goodness, this one almost slipped in. Alpha Kept finishes it off. This is a very tough situation because Hawkster got that flip reset. Percy with an incredible save, but it wasn't enough. I thought it wasn't enough.
Yeah, Percy gets there in time, but doesn't have the right angle, and so it clangs around. Ultimately, the rebound goes to XSET, smacks it on in. Not an easy goal by any stretch of the imagination. Not a hard one either. So XSET starts us off quickly, under 30 seconds for the first goal. Second one is a shot from Alpine, as they find themselves with possession. First shot's denied, second shot off the high end of the backboard. And Jordan's up in the air for a second shot. Can't handle it. Nice carry here by Hawkster. Takes it past the defenders. On the other side, just barely misses the shot.
And this is XSET's strongest weapon, Hawkster. Those air dribbles, the mechanical ability that he has, that's what's going to break down our defense. It already happened within the first minute, and now we've got to block out those air dribbles yet again. But Alpine seem to... they're grabbing a little bit of traction here. It's not like things are going downhill after that first goal. We've definitely stabilized our defense, but moving on to offense, we have been struggling a bit to put shots on net, but slowly chipping away at that defense I've got.
Well, this is what Jordan's trying to do as well. Fakes it high, goes down and low. Oh my goodness, the fake, it was double. But at the end of the day, did not have enough power. Gets stopped at the goal line. Percy still in control here, loses it for the moment. Jordan behind, keeps an Alpine ball, but it's snatched away. Alpha Cap on the other side. Nice little angle here. J-Pow tries for the chip shot. Can't get it done. One's mastermind, Magic Bear, coast to coast.
You already know he's putting this one in because it's a solid 50. Then the follow-up. Oh, wait. That's got to be one of the fastest recoveries I think I've ever seen. Hold on a second. I'm clipping this. I am literally clipping this in the Twitch. That is one of the most ridiculous recoveries I think I've legitimately ever seen. That is insane. Did you see how fast he bounced off the wall? Oh, he got a wave dash. He got a wave dash on the sidewall. Oh, my goodness. That was lovely. I'm freaking out, man.
Another nice shot here from Alpine. Taken away, though. Yeah, I mean, Magic Bear, like I said, the one's mastermind, right? Like, that's the type of play we can look to Magic Bear for. This one, not a great one. Magic Bear here.
You see what
get
was
the bump.
You saw the idea. Jordan was trying to hit that backwards a little bit for Magic Bear to get a solid clear. I like the idea. The execution was just too risky.
That said, I hope that the result of that doesn't stop the team. Nice 1-2. Oh, Lord.
Alpha Cap is...
Look at that.
He's the executioner, Alpha Cap, at this point. The accuracy, every single shot. Yeah, no, he's a little bit too on point. and we can't rely on the Magic Bear solo 1v1 plays. It's okay. We regain. It's a warm-up game. There's still plenty of time left, 2.5 minutes. I'm not worried. I feel like F-Dot, I can kind of taste your sweat a little bit over here, but other than that, I'm chilling.
I'm hanging out.
Thank you.
Drinking some lemonade on the porch.
Lemonade.
Enjoying the breeze.
Okay.
We got 2 minutes.
Okay.
And only need 2 goals.
That was a good look from Magic Bear. Not the best accuracy. Still shooting a bit poorly. This one isn't cleaned up by Alpha Cap. Instead, it's Hoxer. And it's carried out from Alpha Cap. A bit of a swap with rolls as he does most of the work and sets it up for Hoxer.
All right, now I'm a little worried.
Yeah, I
think that one's a little
I
worrisome.
am scared. I am scared. I'm not going to
that
lie.
fourth goal a little bit scary.
But I think this is typical Alpine fashion. It usually takes us a game, usually to warm up, get things going, build confidence as we break out. And I like the fact that we're willing to go for risky plays. Like that Jordan back pass, he still went for it, even though, it might have been a bit riskier. You connect on those types of plays, and you can start getting some really solid-looking counterattacks to the other team. So I think it's worth it. Regain, clean up a little bit, polish up that play style, and they'll be looking like you, F-Dot. Nice and cute,
Alpine here. Looking for the angle.
Oh!
And it's not obtuse, it's acute. You like that one?
Wow, I do not like that one at all. Magic Bear off the crossbar. I was a bit worried because he missed that earlier shot right in front of the net, and then this one off the crossbar as well. But it was better as a setup anyway. Make the defender jump, the goalkeeper dove to left field, and then nice little follow-up. Alpine Esports, it's possible. I'm not worried anymore. A 2-goal gap, and now we got this. Okay.
Turtle?
Yeah, what's up?
You good, dude?
Dude, that is not my fault. That is absolutely not my fault.
I think it might be.
I don't even want to talk anymore after what just happened. Why do I caster curse everything? Bro, I don't know how to avoid it. Like, that's the thing. That's the thing. When people always talk about being positive with, like, what you're saying and the words you use, where's the line between jinxing it and getting actual positivity out into the world? I don't know how to differentiate it. It doesn't matter because Magic Bear's got my back.
3 points here for Alpine. Unfortunately, we're still out by 2.
No, 2-goal gap. 40 seconds. 1 goal every 20 seconds. I can do math. This is easy. Let's go. Let's go.
This is the wrong way to go.
No, this is winnable, F-Dot. I don't like your attitude, sir. I don't appreciate it.
Well.
Check this out. Check this out. J-Pow's going to whiff, then we're going to get this counterattack. Here we go. Okay.
And we'll still be down by 1.
Yeah, then we'll get another one with a 0-second goal from Jordy. All right? So, hold on to your flip-flops.
I am wearing flip-flops.
Actually,
they're slides.
What brand are they?
Why?
What brand are your flip-flops?
Why?
Say it, F-Dot.
No.
What brand are your flip-flops? Tell me. Say the brand of the flip-flops.
No.
I want you to tell everybody what pair of flip-flops you bought. Because I know what it is.
Do you really know?
Yes, I do. You told me about it specifically. Say it. Mr. Adam Sandler.
Yeah, the Gucci flip-flops. They got a little tiger on them, see? It's kind of neat. Little tiger guy. Roar.
I can just imagine you.
That,
Dude, I can imagine you leaving your apartment, like taking out the trash in like some bummy outfit, but then you just have Gucci sliders on. Oh my God.
That's my like daily lifestyle. I have these like anime pants and like these oversized like white waffle thermals. And then my Gucci flip flops, dude.
Oh, this is why Alpine is struggles because they just can't get that image of F. Dot taking the trash out in anime pants and Gucci flip-flops. And now we're still on the defensive side, stuck in our own half. It was Alpha Kep's shooting accuracy and the aggression from Hoxer just like this that broke our defense down. It's just simply better mechanics. There's nothing else to say about this. Off the ceiling, you get the flip reset, and then the accuracy.
That's a highlight reel play. Hoxer out here just playing for the Jiffy Cat. Come on, boys! Y'all gotta pick it up. Alpine out here. Slow like molasses.
Slow like molasses?
Yeah, like molasses. It's slow to cut. Like if you got it's sort of like. Do you know what molasses is? It's like honey. You know?
No, I don't. Let me look it up. Molasses. I spelled it so wrong. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I spelled it horribly. Thick, dark brown syrup obtained from raw sugar during the refining process.
You know how honey, like if you turn it upside down, it still doesn't like pour out. Nice save there, J-Pal. Yeah, it's the same consistency. So like, you know, it's slow moving, right? You know, and Alpine needs to not do that.
Yeah. Well, I don't think you can really call Alpine's defense molasses anymore because this is a little bit faster. We're left in a couple of tight situations, but Magic Bear knows how to handle some 1v2s, makes it look relatively easy, and gets the demo. That is what we love to see. Every time Magic Bear gets a demo, I have to mention it. That is when we're at our peak performance. Magic Bear being aggressive, getting physical, equals peak Alpine. Guaranteed. Put it on a shirt and send it to me because I would wear it.
Really, you would?
Yes.
Does it matter what else is on the shirt?
I would like a shirt that says Magic Bear going for demos gets Alpine into tip-top shape, allowing F. Dot to continue to wear his Gucci slides, therefore leading us to a goal from Percy off the corner, the pass from Jordan. This is what I'm talking about. We're not molasses anymore.
I'd buy that shirt.
Right? That's what I'm saying.
I would buy that if there was just a shirt that said from the beginning to we're not molasses anymore. Like just a big paragraph. I'd wear that shirt.
Me too. Into the midfield, Magic Bear. Trying to make another shirt idea. I mean, the branding is there. The branding is there. That's a good shirt, dude.
Right? I'm here for it. Honestly, I actually have a design in my head. Alpine, come to me. We'll make it.
Okay. Magic, like Magic Bear?
Come on, Turtle.
Oh.
I don't know why.
What are you laughing?
So hard. I'm laughing at you. You're like, yeah? I was like, come on, man. It just dunked on you. That was funny. Oh. Magic Bear was stalking.
Dude, Hoxer is so infuriating. I'm like frustrated for the defense of Alpine because every time he gets behind the ball, he's winning that 50. J-Pal, that gets demoed from Jordan, okay. Aggression picking up. We're a bit up and down with our possession. Haven't been able to find any consistency so far, but looks so much better than the first 30 seconds of this game. Alpine need to get warmed up. You do not want to be facing reverse sweep against X set when Hoxer's feeling hot.
Definitely not. Not out of reach, though. Oh, that was a big deal.
Jordan.
Okay, nice breaks there for Magic Bear. Making sure to check where the opponent was going to be.
It's not the best touch from Percy, but it's okay. We had the rotation in place.
That
You can see how he was trying to go to the corner and keep that possession out for the counterattack, but it's just way too weak. And then now Hoxer again behind the ball so frequently. Need to figure out how to deal with him, but the more aggression you throw towards Hoxer, it feels like you're just going to keep diving into empty space because he's already passed you.
Well, midfield, he's just going to keep going. That's the problem. Nothing seems to be slowing down X set. They've been getting gradually faster. But like I said, not really able to do what they need
Oh,
Nice save there
that
from
was-
Percy. The block from behind.
Oh. That was going top corner, without a doubt. Percy flying at the last moment keeps us alive. 10 seconds left. Maybe the buzzer beater? Midfield from Percy. It's not enough. So if we keep this ball in that half, we have the boost starvation, but it's not going to happen. All right, just drop it, please. Please. F-Dot, don't do this to me. F-Dot! We're good. We're good.
I was going to say keep it up, but you know. Kickoff goes the way of nobody. Hoxer steals possession. Doesn't really do anything with it. Now it looks like that's set significantly in the driver's seat. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Cleared out. Jordan's going to chase it. Man, it really looked like Xset
Oh,
was ready
man,
to do
the
one of
midfield.
those.
And the question is, who was last back here? This is such a horrible spot to be put in, but the decision was not fast enough. I believe that was Magic Bear coming across. As the last man back, you've got two options. You can either try to challenge as early as possible or predict the pass. And Magic Bear was kind of caught in between both those decisions. In no man's land, he was too late for the challenge and too early for the midfield cutoff. A frustrating start for Alpine, but we're not out of this series yet.
Not quite. Not yet. Not yet. One away from
Three
being out of the
chances,
series, which, you know, is going to be a little rough, but absolutely can climb our way back in. Listen, psych
I'm
me up.
impressed, man.
Bye.
I was gonna say Xset, to be honest with you. You can't be leading me into that. Dude, it's because Xset, okay, listen to me. Xset do look pretty good right now. That's because of Hoxer. Okay, you can't deny that. I'm not gonna stand here and tell you that Hoxer isn't insane. But there is a but. B-U-T.
There's always a but.
It's the third man decision making. That's really what needs to get cleaned up for Alpine. I think we polish that off a little bit. We're set. We get the rotations a bit faster. It just seems slow. There's like a lag. There's latency, it feels like, with that rotation on the backfield,
Sure.
which is preventing us from exploding out of our half. While Alpine's communication looks better, they've cleaned that up. They've been working on it constantly. That's what we heard. It's a bit slower. I don't know if that's just a side effect of focusing too much or so hard on communication.
I feel that. I do feel that. With that in mind, I do think Alpine just starts the game a little bit slower. So maybe after the set we see them pick it up a little bit, but obviously we would like that to happen now, not later. But, oh well.
Magic Bear into the mid. Oh, the pass and Percy. Oh, he was just too
Nice
slow.
second shot.
And then hit it too far. Oh, dude, this is pain. This is pain. Magic Bear had the pinch into the midfield. Percy went for the nice little cheeky, hit the L break, or the hand break. L break, does L break work? Is L break a thing?
That works.
Yeah, no, hit the
It
L
is
break,
now.
hit the hand break. It was too high up though. I have a problem right now. I thought
What's up?
I'm just sad, man.
Why are you sad, man?
Because we look
Because
so
that ball was
good.
rolled past the net.
Yeah. Well, we look so good, and then we're just like, you know, I heard a saying the other day that
Which one?
you know, say you're on a flight to like New York City, right? All the way
I'm on a
from, I
flight
don't
for
know,
like New York.
you're on a flight from LA to New York.
Oh, I thought you wanted me
right?
to say it.
No. Listen to me. This is what I'm saying.
Okay.
And
listening.
on that flight, if the plane adjusts and changes its angle, even 1 degree or 2 degree to the left or right, he will end up 200 miles away from the destination. We didn't adjust our angle at all. We were on target this entire time, and Percy was able to finish it off.
Great job, right in time. 1 goal. The first time Alpine scores first, which is a nice look.
You know what I'm saying, though? With the 1 degree, 2 degree difference, all right?
I do,
That's
yeah,
the-
when it's stretched over a long distance.
Yeah. We need to make that correction. That won't be smooth sailing.
Man, really did expect a little bit more out of us. Alpine came in
hey,
with a sub
it's the
and
first
qualified for the
series.
grid.
We're
Fair.
up 1-0. We're going to get the reverse sweep. Can you not
All right.
put that out
All
into the
right.
atmosphere, please? Thank you.
All right, I'm rooting for it. Let's see.
Ooh, not the best. Okay, actually, wait, Magic Bear. It looked like a bad pinch, but it worked out as a pass to the midfield because of how slow it was. Percy then the dribble from the corner. We're not really using each other to get the clears out. A lot of teams will end up passing back and forth in their own defensive half to get that clear, but Alpine, the strategy is just toss into the corner, go for a solo dribble out, hope the 50 goes back to your teammate, and then we get the counterattack. But I would prefer to go for those passes initially rather than that first man dribble.
I mean, sure.
Sure.
You want to go for a lot of different things, but you got to, at the end of the day, take what's given to you.
Well, here comes Jordan.
Except-
What's he going to take?
Not much. Shea Powell's going to get in front.
It looked like a flip reset. About to take it, but too slow. Too slow.
Ooh, thought the play was going to go up. Jumps above and let him run right underneath them.
Jordan. Okay.
Okay, Magic Bear here to
Magic
facilitate.
Bear.
And he waves it on in. Jordan.
It was a fake.
From a distance.
It was a fake. Look at this. How do you not respect Magic Bear on that touch? It might have even been called off as Jordan told him to leave it.
Yeah.
Let the ball drop down. 2 players in net expecting that shot to blaze through. But Jordan was the one secretly waiting at the bottom of the field.
I think that's what it was. I think it was the call.
And so that's where communication really makes a difference in those situations. I mean, I want to let's just say it was planned, okay? Let's say it was planned.
I believe it. If not, it's still quality fundamentals.
Yeah.
You have to. I talk about being the trailer all the time. You have to follow that in case the player up top gets demoed, dies, misses, whatever, drops controller. That's why you follow through. There it is.
Well, it's good recognition from Jordan, too, to understand that the shot Magic Bear was going for was pretty difficult. I mean, you're going for a shot like that where you have to hit it behind you. Odds are you're not going to make contact, and if you do, it's going to be poor. So Jordan knows to stay and hover behind the ball. Meanwhile, Percy's trying to do this all himself using the arrow. Doesn't get the dunk, and oh no, here comes the breakaway. Alpha Cabin in the midfield, but doesn't have the shot on net, and we still stay alive. But the demo makes our rotation slower. We are scrambling after that, but we're fine. We're fine. 16 seconds left. Hold on, and we got the first step of the reverse sweep.
No questions asked at all. Easy peasy.
No questions.
So,
Okay,
game
I have a
number
question.
3
I have a
is...
question.
All right, what's your question?
Why can't we just win this game without having to worry? Huh? Why there gotta be 7 seconds left? Why?
Nah, it's easy. No problem.
Easy money. Easy. If I was worried, would I? Okay, yeah, okay, we're fine. I didn't want to finish that sentence.
Okay,
Because
good.
I felt like if I kept going down that lane, it would just embarrass me even more. Because we would have gotten buzzer beaten. Buzzer beaten? Is that a word? Can you say that?
Buzzer beaten. Get.
We've been buzzer beaten. I feel like that should work.
Buzzer beatan. It's beatan, actually.
Were you Adam Sandler's stunt double in Uncut Gems?
Yes, actually.
No way, dude. I gotta get an autograph from you, my man. Dude, I love you, dude. Alpine looking good. They're feeling inspired, first of all, from you, which is great. And now we get the reverse sweep. Step 1, game 1 out the way.
I actually hate my old glasses with this hat.
Oh, why? Don't put your old glasses on, man. You look fresh.
I put them on and I hate them with this hat. It's like I put my new glasses on.
Hate's a strong word.
Even though you roasted me. It's a good hat.
I mean, how can I not? It's the first series of the grid for the boys at Alpine. We made it last week with Creams. It was a terrifying match, actually, against the Rejects. We won it in 6 games, but my goodness, was it close.
It really was. It was.
I mean, the Regics are a solid team.
Sure. I mean, it doesn't feel good to lose to Energy, and they're a pretty solid team, I'd say. I just don't want to lose.
It's true. It's true. Losing
you like losing?
I mean, I feel like at this point I've just gotten used to it. I don't know if I like it, but I've kind of accepted it. Jordan, please hit this banger upper 90.
Oh, here comes Magic Bear. Past one, drops it low, tries to clang.
Too good.
Not from the right side, not good either. The third player, and the triple commit on D. Are you kidding me?
And we can't punish. The triple commit came out from X set. They're flopping around. Oh my goodness, this pressure eventually has got to break this defense down.
I'm that meme of the kid with all the veins popping out right now, just like. Oh man,
Dude, you're gonna give yourself like a hernia or something, bro. What is a hernia? How do those even exist? What is a hernia?
It like you.
Like why? Why are those things?
You like force your muscle to like pop out essentially. It's like
That's
dislocating a muscle instead of a bone.
That's so weird to think about, man. I do not like that.
I actually have no idea if that's correct, but it sounds right. So.
Okay. Jordan on the clear out. Now off the sidewall. Passing is there. Off the solo play. Double commit, but I think it was left forward. Jordan who got the crazy angle.
Come on!
We're so close.
Come on, dude!
Oh my. It hurts. It hurts me, man. To look so good and fall within inches from the goal line.
No. Oh, okay. J-Pow had to come around. Wait, so are they reading chat? No. 2 minutes ago, tied here at 0. Game number 4. And a nice shot blocked by J-Pow. Percy on the secondary opportunity. Hoxer gets there first, and Magic Bear tries to keep it here. And it's successful.
Wow. Look at the midfield 50s, though. Especially from Jordan. Maybe bringing out some mechanics, too. You can see him going for the bump on the defensive line. This is Alpine now picking up some momentum, riding the wave of that previous game. I mean, we look like we're in the driver's seat now. I thought you had made that comparison with X-Set, and even these shots from X-Set don't look too harmful just because of how much our rotation has been cleaned up on the defensive side.
Yeah. Yes, sure. Our goals.
Well, look at that. Look at that. See? Percy picks up the backboard and Jordan, the instant counterattack. Feast your eyes.
I mean, sure.
This is clean. This is clean, baby.
Is it?
It is. Check this out.
What's the score?
Horrible shot. Nice try. Well, okay.
You know,
I know it's 0-0. You wanna compare chances though? Alpine look to be in peak performance. Besides the finishing, there's an example of why. It's a little bit too predictable. We clean that up and surely gonna get a game 5. Please don't cast or curse this, please.
Okay, so I shouldn't say that we're obviously gonna win.
Yes.
I definitely won't say.
What is that clear?
There's no way we can lose.
Dude, that clear from Magic Bear was a catapult. Oh, maybe.
Friend in the mid. Friend in the mid.
Fine. 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 Everything is fine.
We're good. We're good. OT, 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 OT.
I'm already sweating, man. We're in the first series of the day, and I am already drenched in my pits. It's not even hot in my room. This match is just so back and forth.
I'm actually thinking of selling the majority of my chair because I'm only using the edge of it.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm on the edge of my seat.
Okay, I see what you're getting at, but like I thought you seem like the type of guy to like sell your armrest so you can buy like an extra Red Bull or something.
Are you kidding me? First of all, stop reading my diary. Second of all, there was this really funny tweet last year about how like, you know, you always gotta be on the grind.
Oh my goodness! I'm sorry, Jordan just almost popped off. Baby, Percy, please. Okay.
Magic Bear's here though.
Oh, no. Alpha Kev, don't do this to us. I like the pass, but it was too slow.
No, it's good.
Oh, my God.
It's good. It's fine. It's fine. Ain't no thing.
Jordan had to dodge the demo. Did you see him? There was a man from Xset lurking in the shadows trying to kill Jordan. He hopped over him, and we're still alive in this reverse sweep attempt, baby.
Well.
Light work. Light work for the boys.
We are on the offensive side. Percy struggling for control. Magic Bear bounces towards mid.
Maybe a bump.
What?
Oh my goodness!
What?
Check out Magic Bear from the corner. He gets the pass in the midfield and then pre-flips into that bump. Jordan's too fast on the read. Nobody can match the 50. We are going into game 5, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, what a play.
I did it.
There's a reason why Magic Bear has that soloist tag, because that's a 1v1 style. You know, in that situation, in ones, you have a bad touch in the corner. You're about to get scored on from a clear across the field. Magic Bear just takes out the defender. That's a routine play for a ones player. And I told you that the game 5, the reverse sweep, it's coming after us.
Okay, I'm glad. Usually it takes us a little longer to get our wheels underneath us. So I'm glad to see the change. Let's see it. Game 5 here, baby. The old RS.
Switch maps.
Nah, I don't need
I'm actually not used to that. I'm not used to game 5, not on Champions Field.
Champions Field.
Nah. Midfield.
Nah.
Okay. Routine play from a ones player to take out. Hey! It was the demo, the routine play. How dare you? That hurts my feelings.
I'm with them. I'm with whoever said that.
They're roasting me.
I know.
This is unacceptable.
That's why I'm agreeing. Look. No.
I blame you.
Stop telling me to look.
It's fine.
Here we go. Never mind.
I actually would say that the first 2 games of the series were a complete warm-up. I mean, remember whenever we subbed in Creams last week, and that first series looked abysmal, but then in the second series, it was like we had forgotten about it completely and looked like a new roster. That's what happened after the first 2 games. Things just reset for Alpine.
Which is huge. It usually takes us a whole set. So,
yeah. Like after the first series, then we can kind of mentally reset.
That's usually what happens. The first series, honestly, most of the time Alpine gets embarrassed. And then the second match, we either almost get the victory but just can't tie it all together, or we like win by a small margin. And then third match, there's Alpine. So to see them kind of fail in the first 2 games, and then bring it back, that is a good look because it's an improvement.
And I think a lot of that speaks to the age and how young this Alpine roster is. I mean, a lot of young talent on this roster, and we were waiting for some direction. Mystic definitely helping with that, and the mentality of this team has picked up and increased tenfold, I would say, compared to previous splits, especially with all the practice that we've got in. Now we're in game 5, and we look to be struggling on defense. J-Pow muscled this through. Look at the hustle on him, coming off the ceiling, using that flip. Oh, I don't even know how he kept it. It looked like he would have lost it by then. Or maybe, okay.
What happened?
I clipped this. I wanted to see if that shot from J-Pow, if he jumped off the ceiling or not. That would make the difference on if he could have saved the flip to the last moment. He didn't even jump off. That's why I was able to keep for so long. I was so curious how it looked like He did jump off. That was an unreal play from J Powell. What a man. What a man. What a shot.
You like that one, huh?
I do like that one.
Yeah, you're all in. Okay. All right.
What, am I not allowed to like the shot, I thought, huh? You got a problem?
No, I was just asking. I wasn't trying to put you down.
It's a good sign, though. The one thing that breaks down Alpine's defense is a fantastic shot from J-Pow, which means we're certainly still in this one, and we are because of the demo from Magic Bear. Check out the space that Jordan utilized in this one.
Yeah, Jordan sends it all the way up, has the homie playing power offense, defense. You're defending the offensive shot? If you're going for the demo on offense, that's a defensive play, is it not?
I just want to point this out. We scored because Magic Bear went for a demo. I love that. I love when this man demos. Now off the crossbar, we're still in it. We're still in it, baby. We're still in it.
All day.
Absolutely no sweat on my forehead.
None.
Xset have been utilizing that midfield pass a lot throughout this whole series. They get that one touch in the midfield, and Alpine have adjusted a bit. You can see our positioning is more in the midfield, trying to get those interceptions. A cheeky little shot here to the bottom left corner doesn't work out, and J-Pow. It was weak. Why are you saying, oh no? Nothing to worry about.
A little scared. Off the ceiling. Here comes Percy the Magic Bear. Not enough to trick out J-Pouch. He saw that one coming a mile away. Okay.
Oh,
a shove.
A good bounce. Jordan.
Cleared.
I am so happy Percy was back. Jordan, a little bit slow on that rotation in, but Percy was in the exact position he needed to be in. And that's what's allowing them to be aggressive. That demo, this has got to lead to something, but he missed. And we're still
the
in
save!
Oh my goodness. I don't know how we're still tied in game 5. No!
Holy.
We're good! Oh my.
We would have been good if you didn't say it.
Oh, dude. A bounce. Oh my God. Regain.
11 seconds.
Regain.
Down by 1. Magic Bear takes it to the right corner. Bounces it off. Teammates are back collecting boost.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
4 seconds to go. The shot is pushed out of the way. Magic Bear
still up.
Tries. A second. It's cleared.
No. Relax. We got this. Don't doubt
it's up.
the Pine Boys.
Stopped in the mid by Hoxer. Jordan going to keep it up as they travel up the right wing, grounded.
It looked so good. I thought this was it. I thought we had been gifted another chance. It bounced off the post, the crossbar a couple of times. So many shots from Xset. And we held on the defensive side. That's where we've been struggling the most, I'd say, with Alpine. Is just that last line of defense. Whoever's the third man cleaned it up. But eventually those shots, there were too many of them left out. There were too many. Wasted our boost trying to get in front of the challenges. And we look to regain in game 2. Or series 2, rather.
That one really took the wind out of me, guys. Alpine here at the grid, I'm going to make a stat up.
Don't say it.
Have a 55% win rate. We win a little more than half our games. Completely making this up, by the way. But that's what it feels like, okay? Yeah, you did.
Okay.
You know what I mean, though, right? Where, it feels like we win half of the time. I wouldn't be surprised if that was a little bit lower. That said, I generally feel when we're going to lose, you know? We go up against, some hard-end teams.
Don't say that. Why would you? Where do you get the feeling? Like, how do you know that we're gonna lose in that
No,
situation?
I don't mean beforehand, dude. I don't mean I sit there with like crystal ball. I mean like in game 5. I'm like, okay,
I thought you were like, my elbow hurts today. I'm probably gonna lose this series with Alpine.
No. I mean like, that made my tongue itch. Like when you just feel it, you know it. I'm not fooled often, dude. I thought we were going to win. I'm legitimately upset. I'm perturbed. I'm irritated. I'm distraught.
It was one of those games where you see one team have so much dominant pressure. I mean, Xset put so many shots on our net, had a bit rough accuracy when it came down to those final moments. They were hitting the post, hitting the crossbar. So you think that Alpine could regain, get the big counterattack. And we almost got a couple of those. Percy had a couple of great shots. We do have some group updates, too. Just got a note from production. Let's see how the other teams played. But I just wanted to mention, Alpine, I think we get those counterattacks better and sorted out. I feel like I always am saying something about Alpine. Everything looks solid, but it could be great. Okay? There is foundations there. Their foundations are in place, F-Dot. In place, baby. And NRG took the win. I'm not surprised.
Cool. Yeah, I'm not really surprised that Energy goes ahead, beats United.
I'm gonna go ahead and look at the other results as well on RLCS. We have things looking
don't.
Typical. Oh, why not? What? Okay, my bad.
I just don't want you to. No, I'm just kidding. Let us know.
Okay.
Let us know.
Everything looks to be going normal. I mean, FaZe took the win, NRG, G2, SSG. The big boys all taking wins where they need to. The only weird thing that has happened today was Rogue taking the L against KCP. That's about it. That's about it. What? Say it. Just say it, dude. Say it.
No, you're right. You're right.
Okay.
You're right. I think Oxygen are probably better than people give them credit to. I think G2 playing with Drees, right? 3-0ing Oxygen is probably a little surprising. I expected Oxygen to like get a game,
Oh, and G2 slapped him. That was 3-1, then 4-2, then 4-0 in goal score.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's a little.
That is ridiculous.
I'm not surprised to see G2 wind up with a dub overall, but to see like a really mash them, huh?
Honeymoon phase for the new stand-in. So I mean, that's definitely a possibility. Yeah, you got a fresh roster, and our next match is actually going to be E United. So
who just got beat? Would you rather go into an E United that beat Energy or that got smacked 3-0?
I feel like with the
that's a tough one, right? Like that's a tough one.
I don't think it matters. I really don't think it matters. Honestly,
I think that's the right answer. I think
it's the same thing regardless. I was trying to consider it from the Alpine boys' perspective, but truly they probably don't even pay attention to what their previous result was. They're just like, oh, United up next. Okay, let's focus on that. Yeah.
Alpine, I think, Alpine benefit from being like there's a saying about like the ignorance or the like beauty of being the youth.
Ignorance is
right.
Bliss? Okay.
Yeah, it's along those lines, but it's connected to being young. Where like when you've been in the scene, you're locked in, like you know that feeling of competition. Whereas like kids out there playing the game, crush it. And I think that's kind of been Alpine's jam. I think the external stuff doesn't bother them as much. I'm more concerned looking at E United. Alpine's going to look at E United. Okay, we're going to cut the break. We'll be right back. We're going to cut the break. We'll be right back after the break. We'll be right back. Break after the break. Mashed potatoes. Welcome back to the grid. Tough Dot and Turtle. Alpine Esports.
No.
We're here. Okay.
Why you gotta bring up mashed potatoes, bro? Right after a tough loss.
We gotta shift the mood.
Game 5, reverse sweep. We didn't get the win. We went the distance. We put in the work, and we still don't get the win. F dot.
Yeah, I was upset. XSET's a good team.
They look good.
But I did feel after the two wins in a row, man.
Yeah.
Hey.
I mean, imagine we start.
Hey, hold up. Stop. Shout out to is it VQ's in chat? They bought the Alpine Esports decal in game today. Everyone else should. Also, the merch. Exclamation point merch in the chat. Show us how cool you are.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. This shirt still smells good, even after I have. What is the perspired? What's the word? Hold on, I gotta look this up. Perspirated. I knew that. Still smells good. It's the top quality Alpine merch that you can look and expect. I feel an Alpine peak incoming against E United. That's our next matchup, which I'm not gonna lie. I feel like we will absolutely slap E United if we come out the same way. F dot looking fresh in the Alpine hat. That's what I like to see. And who on E United with this lineup? Ajax, Tristan, and Dap. Who you terrified of, man? What's the one play you
Tristan.
pop off?
Tristan,
really? Okay.
Tristan.
See, for me,
Did
I feel like
Tristan,
it's Ajax.
did
Tristan normally plays well. You know what I'm saying?
Did Tristan change his name, or am I low-key roasting our production team? In which case, I'm very sorry.
I don't want to get involved with this, so I'm just gonna talk about Magic
That's
Bear
a good
getting
call.
them
I'm gonna pretend that
demos.
Tristan changed it. Oh, look, it's updated.
Oh,
Whoa!
The magic of the internet.
You know what? Now I have to commend our production team. That was insane, actually.
And the new pickup Dapper. So Dapper is new this split, and we had played against E United in, I believe, day 0 of the first regional event. We went to game 5. They almost reverse swept us, but we put up the roadblock, denied them. You look like you're about to spit some heat real quick. Can I get a sample?
Yeah. You want a sample?
Okay.
10K a feature.
I don't have that kind of money, man. I'm sorry. I don't. I was just living in an apartment with roaches, bro. I don't have that kind of cash on me.
You like this hat, though, right?
I do like that hat. I don't have the hat. What is?
You can get it from Alpine! Exclamation point merch in the chat!
I'm gonna have to do it. Is it just me, or does F-Dot like remind you? You're like that distant.
Don't say it.
Like cousin that I don't know how I'm related to, but I love you. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't even know.
I'm
seen
down.
You like once in like the first like 5 years of Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? Like the very
I
first
know what you
Thanksgiving
mean.
In a 5-year span, you just show up, and I'm like, I don't know who this is, but I like him.
It's like your older cousin that like went to college and everybody stopped talking about them, hoping he would never come back. Well, then I'm here. Like,
hey, I'm glad that you
sneaking extra
back
cheeseburgers.
You're here to witness history because he came back. You're here to witness Alpine bounce back, and I would have said originally a 2-1 for the day would have been solid for Alpine. A win over XSET and E United, and then a likely loss against NRG. That's a win in my book. We've already taken a fat L, but it was a close game 5 against XSET, so I said we regained from that. Now E United, this is where we can make the day. I'd say make the day worthwhile is a win here.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. I think energy might be tough. That's what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
This.
I mean, it's not impossible, obviously, though.
Kyle, this has to be a win.
Okay. Why are you calling me Kyle?
I don't know, dude.
This man.
I don't know, dude.
I don't understand. I don't understand what I did to deserve this. Oh, off the backboard. Percy doesn't get the read, but Jordan flew in. And that's something I
Okay.
have noticed actually about our defense is we have each other's back a bit more. I think that's come down to communication. So, for instance, if an Alpine player jumps for the ball and we communicate much quicker that they're not going to get a solid touch, that means whoever's that second man in rotation coming behind has his back, can go up and get the recovery if need be.
I think it's also a level of trust. So you're a competitive player, and you can understand this one. There are two phases of wow. This is why Dapper got a spot on his team when he asked for one.
Ooh. Well, I mean,
It makes it look cool, baby. It makes it look cool.
But the shot was free low because of the 50. We needed a better challenge in front of the net. And now everybody in chat's gonna start calling us, or calling me Kyle. I don't know why, but thank you. Appreciate that. F dot.
You just look like a Kyle. Come on now.
No, this is why. Oh my goodness.
All right, fine. We won't call you Kyle anymore.
F dot. What is the key? And I'm asking this not as a joke, even though it started out as a joke. If you come out and you're struggling to put in a good performance in the first game of a series, I mean, what do you think that comes down to? How do you energize up the players, I guess? Do you think it's more of a mechanical thing, not being warmed up, or is it completely mental?
Completely mental. I think the first conversation we were having about how Alpine is usually slow in the beginning of the day, I think that's mechanical. Because usually what happens is Alpine doesn't matter who their first opponent is. They kind of mess it up. And then, match number 2, they kind of step into themselves. And then if they're still alive for match number 3, we might go all the way to semifinals. Unfortunately, the likelihood of Alpine getting to that comfort point has become more and more scarce as opposed to what we saw earlier in the season. That's a nice snapback. So, in that regard, I think it's mechanical.
Yeah.
But here, I think I think this is mental, and we might not have to have this conversation. We'll let the game play on and see. If Alpine lose, we will return here.
Oh,
they do have some input, but a nice save there.
Magic Bear has been feisty with his playstyle and also getting a save on defense. A double demo now comes out for E United. We'll see how they decide to attack our goal line.
Nice job.
They do it with a midfield pass, and that is routine from Dapper. Check out the midfield pass. The demo's there. He knows that if he goes for the initial shot, it's going to be weak. So he dishes it out to Tristan.
Oh, God. Tristan's just my guy, dude. Like, I just respect that dude's play style. I just respect what this dude does time and time again. Tough break there. Wide and to the left.
I really have appreciated what Magic Bear's been doing all day. He has been the catalyst for our offense with the aggression, getting demos, taking boosts, and then now setting up Percy. If he gets a chance behind the ball and there's a net within, I'd say, like a 20-foot radius, he's going to score.
Yeah, I mean, this guy just takes out the trowel and, kind of ankle shoves it. Yeah. So, and this is what I was talking about, is because, United comes out, scores a bunch of goals, but this is a game. Even if we lose this game, I don't return to the conversation about Alpine having trouble at game 1. Even if we lose this game, Alpine are playing for me. And, that's good. United is a damn good team. Dapper is one of the cool things about Rocket League is that a lot of people have been watching for a long time, so y'all probably remember Dapper. But for those that don't, I mean, this guy is a world-class player. Takes some time off to focus on other things, comes back, and you're probably not going to be sitting in the saddle real smoothly the first time you return to the sticks. But give this man a little while, which we have, and he's Dapper, dude. This is a hard squad. And Alpine are playing already better in this game 1 than they did in most of the games versus XSET.
Yeah, 100%. And we are actually keeping pressure rather well, sustaining it, and snagging a couple of boost pads on the way out, which I do appreciate from Alpine. And also want to mention, let's see if Percy scores a goal. Because I want you to look at the banner, the profile pic, and then Avatar border. And just look at, okay, look at the theme. Look at the Deku from My Hero. Look at the theme. You see it? It looks so nice. It looks so good.
Is that
I don't even
Naruto
care
Man?
about the goal at this point. It's just, the theme is on point.
Is that Naruto Man from Avatar?
No, that is not, no, that is, oh my god. Never mind. Don't do this to me.
What?
That was pretty perfect though. Okay, I wanted him to score. The man did it just to flex the theme he has on his profile.
It was
That's some good
green.
stuff.
I don't. Okay.
I don't think I've ever
Nice
seen
job,
that in Rocket
Percy.
League.
Almost went for the second one. What? That? You've never seen an
the
anime
theme.
profile pic in Rocket League?
Well, no, the theme though is what I'm talking about. Percy, show us again, please. I like looking at it. I want him just to keep showing us. To be honest with you, I could look at it all day. All day.
I mean, I would be down with it. Let's see. Percy's gonna travel downfield. Ajax gets in front of it. 3-all, by the way. With a blackjack to go. Tristan watching
Percy.
as Percy makes it past, not quite, the last defender. And we're back riding along with Dapper. 10 seconds to go.
Dapp's got
Taking off the
full
back
boost.
wall. Perfect angle! But it's blocked not once, but twice.
Oh, the
And now Magic
counterattack.
Bear
Do it to
with
him,
the
boys.
dribble.
Hit him with it.
Taking it home! At the buzzer!
Matt.
Magic Bear brings the
Bear.
business!
Oh my
Woo!
goodness. Oh my. You think we're going to take the L? You think Dapper's going to hit the buzzer beater double tap? But we turn it around, 180 it, and we get the slow air dribble into the net, baby. That's how you finish a game one. That's how you finish a game one.
Yo, that one, Magic Bear knew from the second he picked that ball up, it was going in. I knew from the second Magic Bear touched that ball, it was in the net. Like, easy peasy. It was just a feeling. We got there, baby. Game one.
Dude, that was so
Wow.
funny. Okay, if we could, I'm trying to figure out how to phrase this the best, because we struggled against Xset with those counterattacks. You know, Xset would come so close to getting a goal, and we would see them be too desperate. They overextend. Alpine needed to then explode, get that midfield dribble in, and then find a counterattack. We couldn't do that against Xset. And you see how effective it is, because once you bait in that offense of E United or Xset or whoever you're playing with, get all of them to commit, then you've got a clear lane to one of the best opportunities you're going to get.
Yo, I agree with JW in chat. Magic Bear on the Dominus is their favorite player to watch. And when Magic Bear switches over the Dominus, it's a blast. I think he gets like, man.
Why'd you have to call it Tristan?
I remember.
Why'd you have to say his name?
I don't know what you're talking about. I remember. You remember playing like Little League? You ever play baseball as like a kid on a team?
No. I always wanted to, but I was like scared that the batter would like hit the ball into my head. So I was like, you know what? I'm good.
That's kind of cute.
I think I had witnessed that when I was younger. I watched like an MLB match on the TV.
Yeah.
I saw that and I was like, yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good.
An MLB match, he said. Wow, yeah, you really didn't play baseball. Anyway, I did. You know, kiddies play baseball, right? And like everybody has, you bring your own bat. Everybody lines their bat up against the fence, and you kind of share from the pool. But I know the bat that I want to use. Realistically, you know, they're bigger or shorter, heavier or lighter. But at the end of the day, none of that matters. Percy matters.
Percy, look at the double tap off the sidewall. You can't hit it any better than this. You cannot hit it any better than that. Look at the power.
Yeah, it was smooth. I like
We're
that.
peaking. We are peaking right now. Alpine looking scrumptious. F dot.
Ooh, I will say it's a rather delicious game. I used to use the word delicious a lot in my commentary, and then I got yelled at.
but then Ajax, who's going to yell at him? Because we do not want him popping off. I think this is... Wait, Percy didn't flip into it? Could Percy have gotten that save? Let me rewatch this. I'm gonna clipping it.
Think so. I think it would have been really close, but I don't think so.
It looked like it could have, but maybe I'm tripping. Chat, what do you think? Could that have been saved with a flip forward, or am I just an idiot?
Okay,
Dude, I'm pretty sure. I'm watching this.
Can we say yes to both?
I'm pretty sure, man. Yeah, you can say yes to both.
I would never do that sort of thing. I don't think you're an idiot.
I'm almost positive.
Ooh.
Person might have thought it wasn't in. Interesting. That's a good idea.
Okay. Can I ask a general Rocket League question, which is an opinion question. This one is both for Kyle and the rest of chat. Okay.
Okay.
Like 2 years ago, even last year, anytime somebody gets a flip reset, it's insane. It's, oh my God, the casters almost contractually need to say the term flip reset as Percy ties it up. Woo!
And
Do
Magic
we
Bear,
still have to go nuts about a flip reset?
No, I don't think so. Not at all. I think that was a great shot. That was really good. Top of the hat.
Because of the flip
Tip
reset.
the hat to you. Yes.
But like, just like, you'll see a player dribble, get the flip reset, and then miss. Yeah, you'll see it like dribble. Yeah, I just don't like.
Sometimes I do
everybody
that, though,
does it now.
I mean, it's like, just because everybody does it doesn't mean it's difficult to pull off. But then you have to set new standards as the game obviously evolves. So it's interesting.
That's what I mean. Is like it'll always be difficult to do, right? Like what happens is it doesn't become.
Okay.
You like that one?
This is difficult to do as well. He got
this
the
is
flip
insane
reset.
to do.
Okay,
this isn't even
we
just.
Forgot about that flip reset.
That flip reset we can freak out about. Okay, that one. Who said it in chat? Who said it in chat? Check this. Says depends on the flip reset. Some are insane. All right, Tristan. That one we can go nuts about that flip reset.
That was a little bit out of pocket. I'm not gonna lie.
That was real fast, real silly. Yeah, okay,
that's one of the most
can
amazing aspects about flip resets is the recognizing as a player that you did even get the reset when you just go for a dunk. So Tristan, in that situation, as Percy gets the goal line save, Tristan, he goes up for the dunk. He sometimes you don't even know that you got the flip reset after. That's what I'm trying to explain you. It's incredible that these players have the reaction to just go for it and hit that shot. They know 100% even after a 50.
That's like a cool fighting game thing, as like the latency in which the reaction time, right? The latency in which you can recognize your hit confirm, right? Yeah. Like it becomes a robotic motion. You do all your bread and butter combos, and then when you hit, you like go all in. That's how Rocket League players are. They're like just playing the game, just doing it, and then got the belly touch, bang, there I am, right? Like, so
belly touch.
That's a belly. You touch it with your belly, right? The car's belly, there it is.
Okay.
A little belly bump.
Okay. I see where you're
going.
Yeah,
and flip reset's a belly bump, dude.
That kind of makes me not like flip resets as much. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that.
You don't like
kind of ruined the mechanic. You literally ruined. I don't think anybody's gonna flip reset after that. 5 seconds left. Maybe a buzzer beater. Maybe a buzzer beater belly touch. Please. Oh. It's so frustrating when it rolls in the corners. Doesn't stay up. It's fine. I'm not mad. You're mad.
Oh man, I'm not that concerned. Again, an L's an L, and we shall hold that. But a close match, one that Alpine were competitive in. I don't think just because a game is separated by one goal, I don't think that auto is close. I think this was a close game, only a 1-goal game. Like this was a loss that I'm like, yes. Welcome to competition. You lose sometimes, homie. But I think this is still Alpine series.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I think coming out into this game, there was a lot of great mechanics. I mean, Percy with the double tap from the sidewall. We saw the Tristan flip reset dunk. We just need to see more of that. Honestly, the more mechanical this game gets, the better. And I do think that Alpine in this series have the edge with mechanics. If you're going against, I'd say, oh my goodness. Magic Bear and Percy have great mechanics, but it seems like Tristan in this series has the mechanics for both of them combined.
Okay, how about belly bounce? Is that better?
No, that's still, it's just the belly for me, man. I don't like visualizing it because then I just imagine like somebody.
But it's like, you know, the little tummy of the car, right? Like,
it reminds me of like if you were to like kick a soccer ball. Kick a soccer ball. I can't speak.
Did you say a soccer model?
No,
oh.
I said a soccer
like somebody
model.
that plays soccer for the camera, you're just going to kick them real quick?
No, that's not what I meant. I meant like you kick a soccer ball at somebody and then he absorbs it with his belly and then shoots it back at you. That's what I think of when you say that.
Like Kirby?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So I don't really like that.
It's kind of sick, honestly. Kirby and
unless
GTV
maybe
are
like
awesome.
the car and Rocket League absorb the ball, Jordan. This is why you work on communication, folks.
Look at this. Percy's up on top. Jordan's like, I got it. So the defense think Percy's going to come for it. They set up for that angle, and then Jordan comes out of nowhere and pops it in.
And that is why you work on communication, folks, which is, if you didn't tune in the past few weeks, something that Alpine have been working on as, I'd say, a focal point these past few weeks and during the break on the split between winter and spring. And it comes out to be pretty useful in the end, especially with fakes like that.
Oh, man, Magic Bear. Magic Bear goes for it by himself.
My goodness. Dude, the mechanics.
Even the baby like that one. That was
clean.
Oh, he gets the toadstool.
Okay.
Oh, he gets the toadstool. Oh.
Do I have permission to freak out about that one, F-Dot? That little belly touch flip reset? I don't like calling it that, dude. We got to stop, man.
You got to say belly bounce. I like that one better.
I hate it. No,
Ooh.
Oh, Dapper
like
missed.
Yeah, that was Dapper's bad. His teammate, though, came out physically. That was nice of him.
We take the whiffs. We take the whiffs, baby.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to go up 2-1 in the series. Instead of having to get a reverse sweep, we start out relatively strong in this series against the United.
Man.
Yo, I played against Magic Bear in rank today, and he destroyed me. It was fun.
Of course.
Oh, Tristan.
There it is.
It's a nice little carry out. And then Ajax with the pass back into the midfield. Percy's kind of in no man's land. I don't think he saw Ajax in his own corner, because if he did, Percy needs to be the one to rotate forward and fill that space in the midfield. Otherwise, you're going to give away a free net just like that.
Classic one-timer there. Nothing really to report about. Tied at 2 now. Percy has been pretty successful as of late, but this
Magic
is the
Bear?
guy. Yeah, it's been Magic Bear that's like ran the show today, I think. What do you think?
I mean, it's been a while since we've had Percy start. Cause it used to be Percy, really. Like whenever you'd see Alpine just go on a rampage, Percy was behind every shot. But now it seems like things have shifted a bit to Magic Bear and favoring his 1v1 playstyle, which I am a fan of. But now I think the question is, how do we incorporate both of those while having Jordan be the solid third man?
Which, you know, I think that works. Because awesome. We know we can play through Percy. We know we can play through Magic Bear, but we need more practice at it. So do the Magic Bear practice, right? And then combine them, right? Like, that's the idea. If you want to,
I mean,
you know.
It is difficult to expect more out of Percy when Magic Bear is the one being super aggressive. I personally don't know how you would even go about doing that because
there's only so much ball. It's just about having options, right? Like,
well, and it's about forcing Percy, I'd say, to be a bit more aggressive. I don't know. He seems to have been more passive and more defense focused because even in that last play, you could see he didn't want to push out. He was waiting in his own corner. He was failing to read the play. and didn't want to push out in the midfield, which to me says that he'd rather play passive than just be the first of the ball, which I would like to change.
Okay, I can see that. I'm here for that. I'm here for that. At the same time, I think step by step is usually how Alpine have kind of approached the like improvement game, and I kind of see what's going on here is sort of like they want to write a song with piano and guitar. You learn piano, you make the piano song, then you learn guitar and make the guitar song, and then you put them together because you can play both. And then you can play your piano guitar song, right? So we've learned how to play the Percy song. We're working on the Magic Bear song, and then when the Magic Bear song is over, when the Magic Bear song is practiced, then we can pick and choose if we want to play Percy or Magic Bear, who we're going to play through, what style is going to fit better for the squad.
Oh my goodness. And this feels like it was too slow. I mean, where was the defensive rotation? We had Magic Bear. I think he was creeping out a bit to go for the boost, and Dapper put in a sneaky one.
Yeah.
Still
some time to go, though.
Dan Array. It's Dan Array's fault in chat. He said, I smell a win, I think.
That's just terrible.
Scapegoat. All in favor, say aye.
Yo! Okay.
Oh, my goodness.
I thought that was going to be it. Spinning in the midfield. Magic Bear picking it up. Dapper with a great clear for E United.
Okay, it's still up, baby.
One more shot.
Come on, Jordan.
One more shot. One more
Magic
shot.
Bear. Oh, the bag has been fumbled. The bag has been fumbled. We saw Magic Bear going for the midfield pass. Right idea, but wrong power, and it just drops down.
What is this?
I'm sad.
Why is this game busted?
What happened?
Well, our names are just 3 lines. Why are both teams 3? What's going on here? This is a black flag.
What's wrong with what's wrong with the little boxes, man? What's wrong with the boxes?
I mean, I like boxes, you know.
I think it looks nice. I think it looks nice and symmetrical. I appreciate it. Okay. The chat, Bolt's the champ, says we believe Alpine. I believe in Alpine as well. This felt like our game to win. I mean, the goals that were slipping in weren't as mechanical as the previous win, because we lost that first game, or not the first game, we lost the second game against E United, right? But Tristan was kind of popping off with the mechanics, so I feel like that's a loss that doesn't really hurt us too badly. We just keep our play style going forward. But this game, the goals were a bit sloppier. It was Dapper from midfield, and also the give-and-go pass where 2 players were sitting in net and nobody wanted to go intercept the pass. Those are 2 that I look back on and I think, okay, this is something that we could fix up and repair going into the next one.
I feel that. This was more of a mistake one, I think. I think, game number 2 is these are the breaks. Game number 3 was a little bit more regrettable. Game number 4. Turn around.
I feel like that stereotypical coach who's also a dad in a movie who's just really harsh on their son because they love them and they want them to succeed.
Right.
I feel like that right now. Because of this. Oh my goodness. We're fine.
Yeah. Well, we got the save. That's a good look. If you were somebody on Alpine's dad, what would you say to them? If you were Percy's dad right now, what are you saying?
I would say, you know what, son? I like your anime profile picture. You keep that one up there, Jimmy. And then I'd leave and slam the door.
You're gonna be a great father
can we get back
someday,
to game,
Turtle.
please? Can we get back to your game, please?
Tied at 3. That's a lie. Tied at 0. Tristan has looked real good. Exactly the type of player that his team kind of needs him to be, which is troubling for Alpine. Percy.
Off the backboard. You say his name. This is why you don't say the name of Tristan F. Dot. Do you understand me? This is why we don't mention him. We just want him to, be muted during the game, because otherwise he will listen to us, pop off, and hit the double taps.
That's what he does, man. It just is what it is. Like you live in Seattle, it's gonna rain. You live in Atlanta, it's gonna be hot. You play against Tristan, he's gonna do that. That's how it works out, man.
It's true, but you play against Magic Bear, and he's gonna score buzzer beater dribbles. But we need more.
We'll see. I'm rooting for it. But you never know.
Stop playing those video games, son. You'll never make any money, son.
That's what I would say.
Meanwhile, the kid has a PayPal account larger than dad's actual bank account. I sold a couple of pieces of my sponsorship, Dad. I got more money than you. Well, I don't know why I'm Southern all of a sudden. I don't think it. Oh. Good shot. Up high.
Jordan? Oh, my goodness. Oh, dude. Everything feels like it's always clicking for Jordan, and then he's literally a centimeter away from peaking.
I thought that ball, the last one, was going to hit the corner of the top side where it just like pings down immediately. And I think Alpine did too, because they were real fast. They got there almost too soon.
Son,
but
put the controller down and pick up a textbook, son.
No, Dad, no.
All right, no, I'm not going to role play with you. No, you've made this way too weird.
It was already weird. I'm trying to play. Oh. I feel like that audio grunt of whatever I just did is like my entire feeling of this match.
Supported by the Sun role play before it. Ajax, please, man. Just let us get to game 5. Let Percy get the nice little touch in the midfield. I like the possession so far. Moving forward, Magic Bear tried to go off the backboard. Our pressure has been solid this whole attack on offense, but we're still trailing. This is a match point for going 0-2 on the day, where we have so many highlight moments, but we can't connect the dots throughout the entire series.
This one, I mean, obviously has to win because it's match point, but I think if Alpine win this, we win game number 5. So.
Mercy. Oh, it's not high.
Why?
No.
Man.
We had 3 shots. 3 shots.
30 seconds. United up 2 goals. Percy
I'm gonna go
with a
on
carry
strike and not say anything
gets
right now.
disrupted. It's okay. We'll do the smooth jazz broadcast to calm our nerves. Very close. Alpine one more time. Unfortunately, another moment. Right side. Jordan above 1. Tries to get the chip shot. Failed. Magic Bear versus
Jordan!
the world. United win.
Son, did you lose in the car ball, son?
Don't call it that, Dad.
Oh my God! Why? That's just. I don't like that voice, dude. It's too much.
I'm so
trying to
upset.
comprehend. I'm losing my mind, dude. I'm losing my mind, bro. We come so close. Like, there's not even anything else to say about Alpine. They look good. They look clean and sleek with the rotations. I'm telling you, it was good. It was good. We had the double taps from Percy on the sidewalls. We had the Magic Bear 0-second dribble. We had Jordan looking good on defense, and then when we moved to offense, we have 3 shots on net. That should have been a tied up 1-1 goal, and we just couldn't do it.
After game 1, I really thought we were good, man. And then after game 2, I thought we were good. 3 was rough. 3 is what did it to us, I think. I think if we find game number 4, I think we ought to win game 5. I
agree with that. It came down to a momentum thing, especially in the last. I mean, dude, I'm telling you, I keep kicking my camera because I'm frustrated. I'm telling you, there were so many chances on the tying goal in game 4. There were 3 shots back to back to back. Crossbar, crossbar, crossbar. There's nothing else to say. Just need to hit those. Just need to hit those.
Well, we do have one more set. We'll be playing against Energy. Other teams, their games have been going. This is what we've been seeing. So Energy 3-1s, Oxygen. Okay. By the way, you know who's doing the Oxygen cast?
Who?
Axel Toss.
Oh, Pog. My man Axel.
Did you know that?
That's an expected win. I did not know that. That's pretty cool. Shout out to Axel.
It's a throwback. Axel Toss used to be the Rocket League host, like all the way back. So
and
cool to see him back in Rocket League. Yeah, Energy taking down the Oxygen. Not very surprised. Oxygen getting one of those victories. Sure, that's Krazix's team, who I think like Krazix is. I've liked watching. What is it, Toasty and LJ? Yeah. I've liked watching them. So they get the dub against Energy. I do think we need to win at least one game against Energy for me to hold my head high. Which is, you should always hold your head high, kid. But I think this is a really sad day if we don't at least get one.
Well, I mean, luckily we have saved the easiest match for the last series of the day, which I think is pretty good. So coming out here against NRG, I can't even do this. I can't do this. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard. You've got Justin, Gary G, Squishy. They have been looking to be in peak performance so far throughout, I'd say, the last 2 splits. I mean, they have looked almost unbeatable. But they did get 4-1 by Sonics in the recent regional, which I almost forgot about. It didn't even cross my mind until I looked at this. But that goes to show there are holes in the NRG roster. There are subtle holes, but exploiting those for an entire series is where things get very, very difficult for Alpine and any team that's trying to get an upset against NRG.
You're not wrong. I think that's definitely going to be a tough one. The fact that Oxygen stuck them and proved they can bleed is a big deal. So that is the positive that we're going to have to go into the matchup with. I think at the end of the day, you look at who else is involved and you see how Alpine. I'm really bothered, Turtle. I'm sorry. I'm really bothered about the first 2 sets.
It's been a very. It's like a roller coaster, but like there's nobody else on the roller coaster except for one person all the way in the front, and then you're in the back, and then the person in the front is just like staring at you while you're on the entire roller coaster ride, so you feel unsettled, and then he's not thrown off at the fact that he's on a roller coaster looking the other way, and then you both make eye contact, and then you don't know what to do, so then you get off the ride, and he just follows you all the way back to your car in the parking lot, and you just freak out. You know what I'm saying?
If you just close the cameras right now, like it'd be just one of these, like.
sipping on my lean. Sipping on my lean. Sipping on my lean, and I'm with my fucking team. Sipping on my lean, and I'm with my fucking team. I said I'm sipping on my lean, and I'm with my fucking team. Sipping on my lean, and I'm with my fucking team. I said I'm drives me home, drives me home, drives me home. Drives me home.
It's the grid. Me and Turtle are here. Woof woofing around. One more match. Energy on the way. And so far, unfortunately, our Alpine boys have yet to find a set win. How are you feeling otherwise, Turtle?
I've been better, man. I'm not gonna lie.
I feel
better.
that.
But I have been worse. That's how I'm feeling. You know, it's like I'm riding this weird, like, you know that there's like bike lanes sometimes on streets, right?
Okay.
It's like I'm riding in the bike lane, but there's no indicator that says I'm in the bike lane. So I'm just spooked the whole time.
Like on the shoulder?
Yeah. But there's no
Turtle,
there
can you
isn't
turn
a
your
line.
head like completely? Can I see the side of your head? Like turn. Okay, nice. Nice. Sweet.
Why did you want that?
I'm looking at your glasses. I like your
Oh, yeah,
glasses. You look good.
No,
They're not
I like
brand new, but they're relatively new, right?
Relatively, yes, because my eyes, you know, they get a little burning sensation, especially whenever I see Alpine take an L. That's when it's worse. So I had to get some specs, and now I can actually see who we're up against, which is Garrett G, Justin, Squishy. That's three names that you don't really like to see against, but it's okay.
Yeah, we definitely don't. Oof. Yeah, that's great. I will say that I think, you know, Alpine.
What? Say it. What percentage of a W do you think we have here? What are the odds?
Oof.
Don't do it, bro.
I'm
putting you on the spot. Say it, man. Say it.
Dog, I don't know. That's the problem.
You know what? I would say we win
40%?
a consistent session. 40%.
40% chance?
Maybe like a I want to say I want to say a 40% chance. 35, 40. I keep kicking my camera. I'm like aggressive today. I don't know why. I like my feet end up just smacking it. 2/5.
2/5.
I would say every
40%.
Every 7 games we play against NRG, we would win 2 of those. I would agree. I would agree with that.
Okay. I like that. Yeah, that's a good question, Dingo. What is an NRG?
NRG equals
It's energy.
I'm not gonna say that. That's a little bit toxic, bro. It's just
energy.
Did you see what was put in chat though about NRG? I'm not gonna say that's a little bit mean, man. I don't know if I have the confidence to say that. Y'all are toxic, okay?
Oh, I thought he was just talking about you. My bad.
No, thank you. But in all seriousness, it'll be tough for sure. It's NRG. They didn't look the best in the previous spring regional event. They did lose, like we talked about before we went to break, 4-1 against Sonics. They took an L, which bodes well for the Alpine roster. I mean, it's always been apparent that NRG isn't the most consistent team, like similar to BDS fashion or anything, which is very hard to come by, obviously. But with the NRG name, the brand, the reputation it has, you would think they'd be up there. So the Juggernauts have some holes in their armor. That's for sure.
I'm the Juggernaut.
Where does a Juggernaut originate from? Is that just what is that from?
X-Men, dude.
Where did those? What? I'm looking.
X-Men, dude.
Juggernaut, it's huge, powerful, and overwhelming force or institution.
Yeah, I think it's just a word that like.
Okay. Oh wait, there's
X-Men.
Oh, it's an actual thing. It's an actual like character. I didn't know that, bruh. Why? Nobody told me any of this. This is just unacceptable.
We have to watch a video together after the broadcast. There's a piece of internet history. It's actually very funny. Like nobody makes me feel more like a boomer in a good way than Sack. Like usually, I hate being a boomer. But like I think it's funny because I was there at the beginning of the internet. Y'all missed it. I could show you. But yeah.
What if the only thing I want to see is Magic Bear scoring flip resets, getting double taps and some demos while Percy comes in for the cleanup as that second man striker, and then we've got Jordan holding it back, not missing a save on the defensive line. That is the only thing I care about looking at, and the only thing I care about watching right now. I'm not gonna lie to you.
All right, I'm down. I'm down. We'll see if that's gonna be the case. Run along with Justin real quick.
And if I remember correctly,
obvious point here. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, if I remember correctly, the history of Alpine against NRG has been, a couple of 3-0s, 3-1s, but in every single individual game, it seems like Alpine have stepped up to the challenge. For sure, this went off the crossbar, and we're gonna escape.
Hey!
Oh my goodness, that would have been the worst way to start out a game. But Alpine prevail, and we are looking solid. And I was just gonna say, in those games that we do play, in like earlier grids and other splits, seemed like Justin with his dribbles in the midfield, that is what always sliced us in half. His control and what he brings to the game with those mechanics seems to be above our skill or pay grade.
Yeah, just slightly above, you think?
Yeah.
Here comes Magic Bear off the Dominus. And back on the Stockton.
Oh!
Nice save by Percy.
That's the type of save you need to make. You're going to beat NRG. They're going to put on some blazing hot shots. And Justin from the corner. This is a difficult angle, but he's not going to miss that.
Yeah, yeah. Those are the opportunities that, see, that's the problem with playing against energy, is that oftentimes it's hard to quantify and exemplify how teams are better. Really what it comes down to is the better teams at Rocket League have higher success rates on smaller windows of opportunity. That's the biggest deal. You can have a tiny angle available, and Energy, SSG, etc. are going to hit that shot when other squads might not. Whereas in order for the lower end teams to score, you need to give them a larger breadth of window. So that's the big deal, is that like a small mistake that might have gone unnoticed against E United gets punished by way of a goal here.
I have no idea why, but you just reminded me of this TED Talk I was watching the other day that talked about, oh my goodness, okay, I had to catch my breath because of that midfield passing from NRG. There was this TED Talk that I watched that discussed like the difference between world champions and somebody who's maybe like top 10, top 15, similar to the matchup we're up against right now, was like a few percentages. Like I think he was talking about the professional player, the professional tennis player, Novak Djokovic. You know that guy, Djokovic? I don't know.
Yeah.
You know
Djokovic.
him? Yes, Djokovic. There you go. And it said that he won around like 55% of his match or something. He was top 15. I think he made like a 2% adjustment, maybe 3%, and it ended up being top 2, top 3 in the world. And I think that just goes with those opportunities. It's small little moments that make the difference between being an NRG or, an Alpine right now at our current state.
I mean, absolutely. There's kind of two competing theses there in that statement. One, at this level, like, listen, Alpine have been swept on the day. Things aren't looking good. They're still so much better than you and your friends. Like, the worst team in the RLCS is going to beat you and your friends with one hand on the controller. So the ultimate level of skill at the high top is what we're talking about. In addition to, how much small changes can matter because of the landscape of it all. So
right. Well, you want to see Alpine, make a 1 or 2% improvement in a couple of these areas, like that defense rotation that we talk about that comes in a little bit late, sometimes not predicting the pass in time. And then other than that, I mean, it's come down to our shooting today. I really do think we've played pretty fantastic overall, made improvements in a lot of areas that we struggled with in other splits. But when it came down to the shooting accuracy and being clutch, we were not Garrett G. Weren't finding the back of the net as simply as this man is right here in game number one.
Yeah, just the front of the foot. Easily done here. I think if we play Xset twice, right? If we get another best of 5 against Xset, I think we win it.
Yeah, I agree. Well, it was such a rough start against Xset too.
That's what I mean. Is not even that that Alpine needs 2 sets to beat Xset, but like we've discussed it. It takes a while for the engine to warm up for these guys.
Yeah.
I think if there are 4 matches and Xset's our second, we win.
What is the warm up for Alpine then? You know, like if we were going to break it down, I wish we might be able to get a player in here and ask, but I want to, just pick their brains a little bit about what their favorite or preferred warm up is, because I think that could make the difference. Yeah. Alpine with a very momentumly, is that a word? A momentum-driven team is what I'm trying to say.
There you go.
And maybe right here we could tie this up, or at least get close to it. I forgot there's 2 goals. All hope is
real
lost.
Physical at the net. Real physical at the net. That's rough, man.
F-Dot, I'm going to have to come over and I'm going to steal all of your water, all of your Alpine merch, and then I'm going to come back here. And if I do that, then maybe we'll have a chance here. I don't know how that would work, but somehow by you being in a rough situation, I think the Alpine boys would thrive. I hope that means something to you.
Don't like that.
I'm sorry,
Alpine
man.
will do better if I am some way uncomfortable or otherwise maimed.
Yes. You have to be the more of an uncomfortable, like not a bad situation, but if you're
here,
like,
I'm going to slam my hand in my desk drawer, okay? I'm going to slam my hand in my desk drawer.
That's too far. That's
maybe
too far.
we'll be able to.
Stop.
I hurt myself, dude.
You did not actually just do that. Please tell me you didn't.
Alpine better win now, dude.
Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see if it works. F-Dot is our lab rat. Let's see how this affects the boys, the morale. I'm sure they're feeling it subconsciously. I don't know if they're watching the stream, but it's got to translate over. I wonder what the conversion rates are from Alpine wins to F-Dot pain.
I mean, life is pain.
I mean, I was really just wanting you to just be in like a minorly, like inconvenient situation. Just a subtle, like you go to tie your shoes and then like your shoelaces just disappear. Something like that. Then you got to walk the rest of the day with no shoelaces. They're like flopping around. No, I am good. You know who else is good? Magic Bear. Okay, never mind.
I got some shoes without shoelaces. Oh! Nice save, Justin. That was an important backup call. That was good.
Looks like our theory might be working, though.
We are certainly having a better time watching Alpine on offense.
Yeah, for sure.
That said, Squishy Muffins is still able to do that sort of thing. Glad it didn't go in this time.
And now we've got the up-and-coming brand new player, Justin. Nobody's ever heard of this guy. We'll see what he has on the field, some mechanics maybe.
Yeah, I think he copied his name from Tristan.
Yeah, definitely. I think that he's been mostly inspired by Magic Bear. So, role models on the other side for Justin could be making him nervous here.
Little bouncy boy gets blocked at the bank. Alpine has had control for the majority of this game. Energy right now kind of taking it back.
The passes for Energy have not been as consistent. That one right there from the corner, from the midfield, from the midfield to the corner. I'm stumbling on my words a little bit today. Wasn't as accurate as you would normally expect for NRG, and that's a place where Alpine can capitalize. We get an interception there, we can mount a counterattack, and maybe start game 2 off with a bang.
Well, we're not going to start it off with a bang, considering we're in the second half of it.
Okay, well, I said start off game 2, okay?
This is
wait,
game 2.
I see what you're saying. I thought you meant this. Just stop. The demo, Jordan, that's in. That's in the
Oh!
F. Pain conversion chart. Somebody make it right now. Magic Bear, a good 50. Percy hits the brakes, and Justin pre-flipped into it. You can tell he's getting nervous. He's playing against his idols right now on the pitch.
Yeah. It's tough, man. You know, you look at these players, you come across guys that you've watched at home. You know, Justin's sitting here, and he's remembering the time that he picked up a controller for the first time ever, hit that esports button, and then saw Jordan, Percy, and Magic Bear on the screen playing the game. And so now coming in, new to the scene, Justin trying to make a name for himself here. Put on the sportscaster voice for that one, too, you know?
I would love to keep the narrative going that whole time of like Justin's just now breaking onto the scene. You know, a couple of people have heard of him. Oh man. Minute 24 though. Alpine. This has been a strong game too for them. We've held on through all these shots from Garrett G in the corner. Now up the backboard. Can we hold on for this
disgusting.
one? No, we can't. Garrett G. Also another new player to the scene. We saw him for the first time ever in the previous spring split. Now he finds the top corner.
Oh, man. Gross like moldy bread. Just absolutely disgusting.
Yo,
And
I have
goes.
this cup of coffee in my garage. It's been there for like 6 months, dude.
Why is it
And
the
it's
yo?
Magic Bear off of Percy in the corner. He bumped Justin as well. Going into the corner. Oh
Beep.
my goodness.
Magic
Yo,
Bear,
this
baby.
is working out. We've got the strategy down.
No, it's not even me getting hurt. It's you saying dumb stuff.
I
Like,
swear, I keep seeing the cup of coffee when I go into my garage every day, and it looks so gross. It's clear.
It has like
and
a
I can
film
see
on
through it. Dude, it's so disgusting. It's like forming its own colony. I think there's like some new. I'm starting like a new breed of bacteria in that thing, and I don't want to throw it away.
well, don't throw it away. You ever hear of kombucha? That's all it is. It's
it's-
basically kombucha. You should drink it.
I don't. Dude, I actually don't think you understand how nasty it is.
No, dude, I'm telling you,
It's
that's
literally
that's
the
how
most
they make
disgusting
kombucha.
thing.
They have like a culture. It's like a living thing. You know, you've heard of it, right? Like yerba mate, right? Like that's
Oh, my gosh, we're fine.
that was
Okay,
big.
just keep going. Keep
That was
going.
huge.
We're fine. We
We're
stopped
we're
the
not
1v1.
fine. We're
There
not
was a little
fine. We're
delay.
not fine.
We
We're
are
not
fine.
fine.
Percy.
We're not fine. We're not fine.
Jordan,
We're not fine,
please.
dude. I told you. Oh, I told you, man. Why you gotta say that stuff,
Oh,
dude?
Jordan. Oh my goodness, you can see the panic. He tried to get up as early as possible on the read. Hits the waterfall section of the map, drops down, and now we get overtime. They want me to keep discussing the coffee. So it's like when I walk in, it's like I have a mini fridge that I don't use in my garage. It's all the way on the left
Is
side.
it plugged in?
And no, it's not plugged in. And it's not even in the mini fridge, it's on top of it. So it started out, it was just like regular, like the brown coffee looking color. But now it's got like, it looks like tie-dye with like a bunch of different colors in it. And
It's
I
working,
don't
dude.
know
Keep
what
talking.
I don't know what to do with it. Every time I look at it, I like imagine throwing it away, but then I'd have to smell it. So then I just think to myself, maybe if I leave it, it'll just go away, or I'll move out of this house in time, and I just won't have to worry about it.
Maybe it'll eventually like become sentient and like
Yeah.
walk out on its own. You know?
Dude, I literally see it every single day. It is the most disgusting thing. I can't explain it, dude. It's so nasty looking.
Well, keep trying to, because we've had a lot of good shots on goal as you've been telling the story of this
So-
disgusting coffee.
I've had like,
And
you
a
ever,
nice
like see
save.
something and you have like visions of like tasting it. Like when I see that coffee, I'm like, wow, what would happen to me if I like somehow swallowed it? Would I become like the next Spider-Man? But
You
like
feel
with
it in your internal system. Like,
yeah, then it's like this bacteria that slowly just becomes my stomach. And then through that bacteria, I gain like magic coffee powers, and I have like
You ever see Krang
activated caffeine energy.
You ever see Krang from Ninja Turtles?
No.
Google that. That's probably what
wait.
you would turn into.
Krang?
I think.
I see. Krang
Yeah.
Ninja Turtles. Is that this dude with like some like extra person in his gut? Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
that's the
I do not
coffee,
want to
dude.
become that. No, please. Please, no.
Okay. Jordan's
Dude,
got to
I'm
get
not
it
even
out of his
joking.
half. Okay.
It's
Turtle, talk about the coffee.
Okay,
Talk about the coffee. Talk about the coffee. Turtle.
Okay, so it's like in one of those like plastic cups that has like one of the
Oh!
like circular pop-up thing. It's like an icy smoothie type of cup. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And it has like, it's starting to get like a green color to it. Like in little like
it hairy
split
yet?
sections of the, is it what?
Is
Yeah,
it
no,
hairy?
yeah. There's like this weird like whisker thing growing in at the top of it that I don't know what it is, dude. And I don't even want to look at it because then it's just disgusting. But then I get worried that if I go through like my garage every day and it just gets worse, then it's gonna fumigate into the garage and then it'll somehow crawl into my nose and then like start a colony in there. You know what I'm saying?
I believe that. You got to be watching. You got to watch it like. You do have to watch out for mold like that. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Squishy's in front of
Dude,
Arnett. This is a bad situation. Bad situation! It's because you stopped talking about the coffee, man.
I'm going to drink the coffee right now. Squishy got a nice little touch. Gary G is up so early. Jordan is last back. And then the rotation from Magic Bear wasn't to the far post. Can't get the save. NRG clutch up the OT, and it started with a buzzer beater. I don't have any words after that. I really don't. I have nothing to say.
That one, you covered it when we jumped in. You covered it when we jumped into this matchup. In all honesty, and the fact that Energy is a squad that we always lose against, but we look good while we go down. Okay, it's like, our boat always winds up sinking, but we're just always in the freshest gear. Hit exclamation point merch if you want to be in the freshest gear as well. You can swag out like that, young man. Look how dope this hat is. Alpine rules, baby. So you can do that. Somebody in the chat spelled merch wrong, and that's funny to me.
Reach.
And reach.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Eventually, just in case you forgot, NRG are super lucky. Super lucky. I mean, to be fair, that buzzer beater should not have happened. Jordan had the misread. Hit his noggin off the top of the goal. A very, I want to say unfortunate, but it was a panic-induced situation. NRG are really, really good at making defenses just freak out because of the amount of pressure they put on. And that's a classic example of why they're so good and so consistent against even these, I'd say, like Alpine, you go up against them and there's the fear. It doesn't matter which team you are. You have fear that you could lose because you know the threat you're up against. And it just comes down to whether or not things are really clicking for the squad. And it has clicked at times, but not consistently. And Justin, oh my goodness. Okay. We're fine. I'm not worried. Calm down, F-Dot.
I am very agitated.
I say we bring out the smooth jazz.
Oh, yeah?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Smooth Jazz Showing. This is NRG versus Alpine Esports, brought to you by Tom and Kyle.
It's been a breezy day here. We've had some luck. Unfortunately,
Let's see.
the luck has not always breezed our way.
It is a toasty spring afternoon here on the 29th of March. The wind is just a little bit southwest, maybe a little bit east, west, north, depending on the current location of where you are. But things are flowing. And as you can tell, Alpine trying to keep up the crispy, smooth jazz atmosphere with their rotations and their style of shooting.
This past sequence has been pretty staccato as Alpine find themselves peppering the enemy goal
Yes, I
with
like
a
that word.
popcorn style off.
I like to imagine the goal of NRG as a nice, well-cooked steak. A little bit of red in it. You know, some solid showing. That one off the crossbar down. Garrett G. A man who's been in the
Garrett
scene
G.
for forever, since the beginning of time. He is inevitable, just like
Forever.
Thanos.
Wow.
Yes.
Garrett G. What a play. What a player.
What if I drink the coffee and then, like, just turn into some 6'7" beast of a man? And I'm like, hey, what's up?
Isn't that just Subi?
Yes.
Over caffeinated 6'7" man? Isn't that just Subi?
Yes.
Shout out to Subi, by the way. You've been hanging out with him since he's on the A stream now. It's got to be fun.
Big man Subi, Magic Bear almost got the cleanup. I love my boy Subi. I also love Magic Bear on the end of those shots. And now there's pretty much nobody back on defense. Percy just rushed in time and cut off the midfield pass. I like the positioning. That's something that I wanted to see more from him. And again, we have a close game. One goal separates Alpine right now from tying this up and starting the long-awaited reverse sweep that we almost got against Xset. We deserve to at least get one today. Let's see if we can get one against NRG.
Two minutes to go. Ooh, that was nasty. Garrett G was parked there, knowing he could provide the angle for the mid laner, but things didn't work out.
Ooh. You can see what NRG are going for, but that's a good read from Magic Bear. As Garrett G, he keeps looking into the midfield, so it's getting more predictable. Not the best touch from Squishy. That's going to get away from him, but the bounce was just good enough. And Jordan, look at this defense from my man, but somehow, how does this keep staying in our half? We saw a double commit. We saw a good 50 from Alpine, but NRG keep it in our half. What is, how, F dot? How?
Well, one of the things is that the players are able to hit the ball with the body of the car. And what they're able to do here is use the momentum from moving forward to find the angle and allow the ball to go into the back of the net. Okay?
Now this is peak analysis from my man, F dot. Now another kickoff opportunity. Just short and Magic Bear, a lovely little clear out, mate. That's beautiful, isn't it? It's beautiful. I'm truly impressed with this gameplay.
Oh, mate, that's beautiful, isn't it?
Okay, Magic Bear, come on, baby. 50 seconds. Out to Percy, double tap.
Oh no, he messed it up himself. You hate to see it.
This is just pain, man. This is just
Okay.
nothing but pain. 30 seconds. We can start the comeback. I still believe.
Bro, you good?
I'm not good.
Bro, you good?
It has been a just yes.
Yeah.
You know what kind of
The
like
sun doesn't always shine.
you know the noise that you hear at the dentist that everybody dislikes, that really high pitched noise?
Yes.
That's kind of how I'm feeling right now. Like I'm uncomfortable, but I know I need to sit here and just watch what unfolds in front of me, you know? And like I know it's a good thing because eventually Alpine will remove this cavity that is their struggles and soar to the top. But right now, we're in the painful part of it. We didn't even get the shots. We didn't even get the numbing chemical on our gums. We're just going straight in, and it's painful. It's painful.
I have no idea what Turtle's talking about. Energy beat us in 3 games.
F-Dot, this is because you had to just go up and swap your glasses. You just had to put the other glasses on come out here looking like a fresh Adam Sandler, and I really don't know how to feel about it because I think that you are to blame for this. I say we nominate F-Dot as the scapegoat. He puts on his other glasses. He's back to good, classic, original F-Dot. This is where you've always
I
belonged.
Actually, with this outfit, I actually prefer the new ones. I actually prefer the new ones, to be honest.
Wow, okay. Okay.
And I'm working on preferring the new
it.
ones. But, you know.
Well, it was a tough game. I think that for the most part, Alpine looked good. It's literally just a pattern. Every time we play Energy, you know, we can keep it close. We can, I'd say, match the pace, but we do not match the decision making that Energy have. And it's those quick passes into the midfield. We can't see that. We can't predict it. While we have speed and good mechanics, it's not enough to bring tension to this NRG defense and offense to get a counterattack on it. What do we do? What do we do?
Back to the demo room. That's what we do. We look at the tape. We look at the tape and we just continue to get better. That's really
we
all
will regain.
To...
Well, and that's the main highlight of getting the grid spot in the first place. A lot of teams underestimate how important the grid is because you get quality practice hours, which is priceless against these teams. And a lot of them, I'm guessing, want to be stingy, not scrim, not give other practice or handouts to other teams, even below or at Alpine's level right now in the scene, because they're just trying to stay the top dogs. SSG, NRG, Rogue, G2. I don't know what their scrim schedule is like, but I know that there have been instances in EU where we've talked in interviews where they don't want to get scrims. Even for KCP, they said that they struggled to get quality scrims in. And this grid, this tournament, this is where things can start to point out the flaws so that when you go into the regional events, you are fired up, you know what to work on, you can fix those things, and then start the climb to the top, baby. That's how Alpine are going to do it. They've done it in the other splits. There's no question about whether or not they can do it here.
I think that's a huge point about the grid being strong rehearsal area. You just don't get that type of practice until you're on the field for real. The grid, not every team looks at the grid in the same lens that they look at the RLCS in, and I understand that. But you still get a higher level of play than you do when you're scrimming, and so I'm totally here for that. I think that's 100% legitimate. Right. So, the guys are going to work on improving. The grid is a perfect arena for that.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, this Alpine roster, everybody needs to know that they are a determined bunch, and we've got the support for sure to make sure they do ascend to the top, help them with their mental game. We regain. We come out again stronger. I'm feeling good. And from that series alone, we can tell that, Justin, he has potential to possibly get up there and win a world championship, maybe make it to a LAN one of these days. He's young, up-and-coming player. Justin, huge shout out to him. I thought he played well,
Yeah, definitely. I want to see the future that Justin might hold if he decides to
potentially it's
stick
small,
with the game.
I
mean, maybe he leaves. Maybe he decides to play Fortnite or something. You never know.
I can see that.
You never know if these players are going to stick around. Justin might play some more Rocket League, I suppose. We'll keep an eye on the new player and see where he goes. Obviously inspired by Tristan, the one who came before him. So, looking at the Alpine squad, knowing that you have multiple days for the grid. Don't forget tomorrow's going to be day 2, so we do have another shot
tomorrow,
at it, right?
Be here tomorrow. We will bounce back. There is no doubt. F-Dot, we need the hype. We need to bring the hype, dude. I'm amped up now. I'm amped up. I'm ready to go. Tomorrow is going to be a new game. A new day. I said game.
It will
day.
be.
It's time.
I'm actually not even going to be here, so. You good, dude? You think about that coffee?
I'm good. I'm fired up. I'm ready for tomorrow, okay? We went 0-3 today. Who cares? We come back. We pop off.
Great, yes.
We explode in the first series. We get the warm-up that we need. And Alpine get to that spot in North America that they belong. Start proving people wrong because been stagnant lately. Been pretty stagnant. I think that tomorrow is where we start. Tomorrow is day 1. Day 1, baby.
Okay. Quarterback mentality. Shake the Etch-a-Sketch.
Yes,
completely forget about it.
Take it off.
Right?
Take it off.
I'm excited. Guys, don't forget, support your Alpine homies by buying some merch, exclamation point merch in the chat. You guys can pick up jerseys, shirts, hoodies, real good quality stuff on the side of the merch.
Yes, sir.
And it looks good. Listen, we get merch. You know, as casters, we get merch from people and blah, blah, blah. I regularly wear my Alpine gear.
Yeah, same here.
I don't really regularly wear all gear. Like, I'm not even shilling at this point. I regularly wear my Alpine gear. It just looks dope. So shout out to everybody at Alpine for designing good stuff. And shout out to all the homies out in chat that are actually taking it home. So, you know,
that's right.
Looking towards tomorrow, I really hope that we see a step forward from Alpine. We are going to be playing, we don't know yet, do we?
TBD, I believe.
Yes, I'm looking here
already talking about
at the grid. I'm on Wikipedia.
We've got
Oxygen will be our first.
Ooh!
Okay, listen.
Oxygen.
Tomorrow, bro. We go 0-3 today. We might be able to go 3-0 tomorrow. So we play Oxygen tomorrow, which is Toasty LJ and Krazix. Not a bad team, but an Alpine level team. Charlotte Phoenix, who I think love me some Karma, Beast of Bonium, Andy Delta. This is a nasty team, and it's nastier than Charlotte Phoenix was last year. So I do think this is another Alpine level team, but one that we have to be a little bit more scared of. And then finally we go up against La Familia, who are actually family, which is pretty cool. But they are brand new to the RLCS. And I think that's what we can – I don't want to say an auto win, but that should be a win for the boys. So all three of those are realistic victories, dude.
Absolutely, and that's what we need. I think we need that pick-me-up. I think a good start to tomorrow's day after what we witnessed in today's grid matches will be the difference maker. We had a close attempt at a reverse sweep on exit. I think if we win that series, honestly, today could have been completely different, especially going into that second leg against the United. So we'll see what the boys have. Had some great mechanics today, and we can't do anything else but look to tomorrow.
That's the idea, man. You know, this is the type of day that, like, I think you do have to look at the VODs. Sometimes when you get 3-0'd, you just want to forget it. You just want to forget and forge forward. I do think you have to look at the VOD here. I think that a lot of these losses were really, really close. I think that this is the type that, honestly, nobody ever likes to lose. These are my favorite losses because I legitimately think you can learn some. When you just get trucked by a team above you, you know, like Space Station Gaming comes through and just Brazils you every game. Listen. There's nothing to learn, dude. You lost, bro. Like, oh well.
Yeah.
All of these games were close. All of these matches were close. Even the ones against Energy. I think you can dissect and really learn from this.
Yeah, I completely agree. There's definitely the footage is there. Now it's just you have to act upon it. And going in tomorrow, La Familia, we did play them last week in the close qualifier, and it was a tough one. That was against. Where Chris popped off, excuse me. And
he's nasty.
So we'll see if he does that again tomorrow. We'll see if that happens. And you don't want to miss it because we could start the comeback. I'm telling you, tomorrow is day number 1, F-Dot.
Yeah. Day 1 in your brains. Don't miss it. Same place, same time. We'll be back at it again. Hopefully a different result. I do think it's possible. Anything's possible. Believe in yourself. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.
Now love is all I got, I can't live. Love is all I got, only love in my life. Love is all. Love is all I got now, love is all I got, I can't live. Love is all I got, only love in my life. Love is all. Love is all I got, love is all I got. Live life with love and trust that love will come down to earth and save us all. Love is all I got. I can't live with everything I've lost because love will come to save us all. So save us. Wake your soul with love in the morning. Feed your soul with love till the evening. Expand your soul with love on the weekend. Cause love is all I got. Wake your soul with love in the morning. Feed your soul with love in the evening. Expand your soul with love on the weekend. Cause love is all I got. So wake your soul with love in the morning. Feed your soul with love in the evening. Expand your soul with love on the weekend. Cause love is all I got. Wake your soul with love in the morning. Feed your soul with love in the evening. Expand your soul with love on the weekend. Cause love is all I got. My darling, I can give you what you want if what you want is love.